brings it up a little bit higher. Oh, so much better. So these are my results of my braid out from last night. I'll show you the back. This is how they look when I took them down. As you can see, there's like no frizz, really, like none at all. This is me literally just taking my braids down. One tip that I suggest you use is before you take your braids down, put the oil in there first. Always put the oil onto your hands while your hair is braided and rub the oil onto your braids. And then when you get ready to take them down, put some more oil in your hands, rub them together, and just take the braid down with your hands rubbing in that hair. So it helps it out a lot with hydration. Look at my grays, y'all. Yeah. But anyways, this is how my hair looks after taking the braids down. Now it's time for the magic. This is gonna do it. So depending on how long you want your braid out to last or how big you want it to be will determine, this will help determine that. So me, I like for my braid outs to last like a whole week. So what I do is, this look is okay, honestly, and you can even like style your hair like this too. And just maybe pull some up at the top and just have it down in the back. Like you can literally wear it like that, but I don't want my hair look that skimpy. So I am going to go ahead and pick it out a little more. I just separated one of my twists or one of my braids like a little more, but I haven't really separated these. These are all just the individual pieces that I had for the braid, like the 3 pieces. So I just took the braids down with oil all over my hands. And now I'm going to pick my roots and make it bigger without manipulating the ends, because when the ends get fuzzy, frizzy, all of that, that's when it don't look good no more. So what I do is I literally like grab a section and I just pick that root and then I let it go. And then I take another section and grab it and I just pick at the root of it and let it go. And I just keep picking the root like that. The more you pick the root or the further down you comb it out, the more, the bigger it will be, but also it won't last as long. Your braid out won't last as long. So I'm just taking sections, picking them out at the root, maybe going 1 to 2 inches out from the actual braid and literally doing it just like that. So depending on how you want it to look, where you want it to be fluffy, all of that good stuff, you can do that. It's kind of at your discretion. It just depends on the look that you want. I've worn my hair like this before. I've worn it with just a little bit of manipulation, but I want a little more. So I'm going to pick my root a little bit more on each side, all the way to the back. I don't recommend picking the root too much at the top, just because that's where it looks, see how it looks starting to get that frizz there. I want that for the volume, but I still want my ends to have the curl to it. So with that being said, to keep it from getting frizzy, I guess you want to say, or to keep the curl pattern, I just go back again. I usually don't try to manipulate my hair unless I have oil on my hands or something in my hair. So put more oil on it. I mean, I can even put a headband on it and just wear it like that, but my forehead is huge, so not doing that. But what I'm trying to get to is, once you've kind of picked the roots out and you have the volume up here against your roots, then like these skimpy parts here that are smaller, I separate those. But I strategically kind of separate them. I don't over manipulate the hair because, like I said, it won't last as long if you're touching your hair. I think that's like the #1 thing with twist outs and braid outs. Like, don't touch your hair. Stop touching it. Once you style it or wear it, however you're gonna wear it for the day, don't be playing with it in the middle of the day, twirling it around your finger, because all you're doing is just taking away from the curl pattern, and your hair doesn't last as long. Trust me, because I used to do it all the time. I would always play with my hair too much, and then I realized that my braid out didn't last as long. I prefer braid out over twist out because my hair just reacts better 2 braid outs. I'm just basically separating these ends, but kind of doing it to where I still have like my little bit of the curl pattern there. But some people like twist outs better. When I first started my natural hair journey like years ago, I would do straight up twist outs, and I would do a bunch of what are they called, wash and goes. But my hair shriveled so much, it didn't last as long as I would like, so I would just have good results for just a short amount of time. Hey, Natanya. I just took my braids out, so I'm just showing people how to kind of make it fit you, make it work for you. As you can see here, I have those like skimpier pieces from the smaller braids that I had. If I had bigger braids, it would be a little bit different, but I just kind of separate it strategically. I don't over separate my hair, because then that's when you get the frizz. But this is what I'm doing. And then the back parts too, I kind of just feel for those and separate them as I go. But I don't overdo it at all. Like, as you can tell, I'm barely even separating these pieces here. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Yeah. So this is just day one. Day one, I like to, the less hands on your hair, the better. The less manipulating you do, the better. Because if you are a natural hair connoisseur, then you know your hair is going to grow over the next few days. It's going to get big on its own. Even if you don't pick it, your hair is just going to poof out, because that's just what our hair does. So if you want it, oh no, she broke her arm. Oh my gosh, that is so sad. I hope she's okay. Oh man, that sucks. Broken arm. I hope it wasn't the arm she writes with primarily. But and then for me also, if you can't tell, my hair is at 2 different lengths. So I have longer hair along the bottom sides and the back. And then this up here, about this hair up here, is all like shorter. But I've just been cutting it because it had damage to it a while back. And so I'm just letting it all just grow back out the way it wants to grow out, basically. But yeah, just kind of lightly manipulate your hair. It's okay to have it not so big on day one. I feel like day one is the day that I don't like my hair the most. I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's the day that I like it the least, because it's not fluffy and big enough yet, but it will. Oh, she must have been riding that thing fast to break her arm, or, fell on her arm. I'll pray for her. Hope she's okay to go back to school. Oh, it sucks breaking body parts and hurting yourself when you have to go back to school, because everybody asks you over and over, what happened? What happened? I had knee issues. My kneecap would pop out of socket, and so I would have to wear like a brace, or I would have crutches. And of course, everybody, let me see your crutches, let me see your... I'm like, ugh. So I get it. Hopefully she's okay. But this is literally what I'm doing for my hair today. Now, what I will do is give you a bonus and show you what I do to it at night. But you're going to be so shocked when I show you that you're going to be like, really, girl? So, you can either use like a bigger ponytail holder, or maybe a more, well, they're both about the same size, right? So you can use a bigger one or a more kind of smaller restricted one. Oh, that's good. She went back to school. A smaller one, or you can use a bigger one, just depending, and you just pineapple your hair. So my hair will be like this at the end of the day, and when I go to bed, this is all I do. This is literally what I do. Oh, look at that style. That's a style. I just take it all up, literally to the top of my head. And I put it up in a pineapple. I don't like using the bigger ones. I like to use the smaller ones, because I need to feel that it's all up there and secure. So that's what I do to it every night. This is how my hair looks. And as the days go by, it just gets bigger, 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 bigger. And when I take it down, this is literally what I do. I just shake it. Kind of get my hand into the root a little bit and manipulate the root some. And then just fluff it the way I want it. That's all I do. That's my braid out. these are my results. It looks super cute. I can always just like put something up here, like a rubber band or something, and just clip that up. Or I can put a headband, or I can just wear it down. And then tomorrow when I take it down, if I want it to be fluffier than what it ends up being, then I can just use a pick and just pick the root like that. But don't pick all the way down, because you will pick the whole twist out or the braid out. So this is what I do. This is the results. They look so good. As you can see, I still have heat damage in my hair, but because I've been consistently taking care of it with my hair routine and the things I put in my hair, it kind of just begins to act like the rest of the hair, falls in line. This is another thing to use on the bottom of your twister braids. Like, this is the only thing I feel like that I know of that will get your ends curled. These are, I didn't use them on my hair, but these are really good to use on the bottom of your twist outs or braid outs. If your hair is damaged, or you want to keep it a little longer, you're not ready to cut it, put this on the end of it when it has product on it. Don't put too much of the twister braid around it, just the end, and boom, you're done. That's what I use. That's how I faked out my curly hair when it had a lot of heat damage to it. And then this has been my savior for my hair, because I have heat and color damage. So I use Apogee, the shampoo and the moisturizer. Another thing to have your curls bounce back is this Aztec clay. I've used this a few times. This will bounce your curls back big time. This right here is gonna get it. It's a weird process, because when you put it on your hair, it like you can put it on your face. Actually, it's really good for your skin too. That's just how like powerful and good this stuff is. And what you add to this is apple cider vinegar. So that just shows you like this is the real deal. This is real business. Let me show you the dust, the clay. It's like a dust, like a powder. That's what it's like. And then it gives you instructions. It even talks about putting it on your face. I've done it on my face too, and it was pretty cool because it's dusty. Because you feel it kind of shrink your face in, like it doesn't hurt or nothing, but it feels weird. And then it like cracks, you know, like that's how pulling it is on your face. So it's really, really good for your skin and your hair. Especially if you feel like your curls are like weak, or you want your hair to kind of bounce back and have big curls. You want your natural curls to be popping. This is it, Indian Healing Clay. All you do is add apple cider vinegar. And another thing I used to use when my hair was really damaged, when it was blonde, is this 2-minute keratin reconstructor. This is really, 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 really good. If you can't go to the to the salon to get it done, and you need some of those treatments, this is a good treatment to put on your hair. It's only 2 minutes, y'all. It literally only takes 2 minutes to put this on your hair and be done, and rinse it out and you're good. So I highly recommend that. On the bottom of your twist outs and braid outs, put this on the end if your curls are not popping. Once again, this is super healthy for your hair when you're washing and drying. I use what I listen to. So what I do when I go to the beauty shop is I look at the products they're using, and and that's how I save money, for one, and that's how I learn how to take care of my own hair, especially when I can't get to the beauty shop. So when they tell me stuff, or when I ask questions and they tell me, oh, use this, try this, like hopefully you have somebody that's willing to share that information, because some people I heard put like cover their bottle labels and stuff. Like, it's crazy. But I always ask questions because I need to know how to maintain my hair on my own. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's huge for me to have somebody say, hey, use this brand, try this out. This reconstructor right here will strengthen your hair. Yes, yes, yes. And right, don't use a metal spoon. You're right. Don't use a metal spoon. This reconstructor is really, really, really good. I don't have a steamer and all of that good stuff at home, but between this reconstructor, Apogee for one, is just, I'm not going to ever stop using Apogee. This brand has been the bomb for years. I've been using Apogee for the longest. They have another, it's a protein pack. Oh, the protein. Okay, so If you have, like, I had blonde hair, right? It was very blonde. I wish I could show you a picture. And it ended up damaging my hair. That she over processed it. She had 4 people she was doing that day, while my hair too. So anyway, that was a mess. But she put a protein treatment on my hair when I called her for an emergency, because my hair was like falling out as I combed it. But Apogee has a protein packet, and it's very similar to this. This is a good one too. It's a 2-minute reconstructor. It helps bounce back curls and all that good stuff. Heat damage, all of that. So look into Apogee. They have amazing products. If they cost a little bit more, it's worth it. It'll keep you out of the beauty shop. Save your money, save your time. So this is what I use. Shampoo and conditioner. Anything by Apogee is going to be good if you're trying to repair hair from color damage, heat damage, or if you're just trying to maintain good, healthy hair and you want it to just grow. Apogee. Best stuff, best stuff, best stuff ever. I love Apogee. I actually use it on my daughter's hair too, because her hair is just so much thicker than mine. She has a different grade of hair. I guess it's nappier, as they say. But her hair is much thicker, so I have to be careful with products I use on her hair and all of that. And so Apogee has always been good for her hair too. But this is my braid out. I saw some comments. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Natanya. You use the clay? Yeah, this clay is the truth, y'all. This Aztec clay, like, they have this at beauty supply stores, but you most likely have to ask for it. A lot of people don't know about it, or know where to find it, or know where to get it. I thought, if you live in Texas, this clay is at HEB. Well, not Dallas, sorry, Natanya. But they have this at grocery stores. I'm sure they have this at like a Whole Foods, this for sure. And then you can order it on Amazon. I ordered mine on Amazon because I just wasn't finna fight the time. But order this on Amazon. I bought it at a beauty supply store before too. I've seen them at beauty supply stores. And so what you do is you have to use a specific type of bowl, non-metal spoon. I think you mix the same, as much clay as you add is as much apple cider vinegar that you add to this. And you just mix it up. And it is like literally like a clay, and you just put it on your hair and let it set for so long. See, mix equal parts of raw apple cider vinegar, non-metal bowl and spoon, stir well, apply on your face. Y'all, this thing is good for your face. I need to use it too. Look at my face. See, I got blemishes. But anyways, this is really, really good for your face. You can feel it pulling. Like, does that make sense? Like, you can literally feel it pulling your skin. Like, you just feel like it's doing something right. And it is. It's getting your skin back together. But it's really good for your hair too. Just leave it on for what? Does it say how long to do with hair? It doesn't say. I think you just leave it on until it like dries, because it's going to harden. Remember, this is a clay. This is a clay. It's going to harden. It's going to feel weird, but it's going to feel like something's working. This will pop your curls back. This will definitely bounce your curls back. If you don't have curly hair or you have some damage, doing this every so often on your hair will get your hair back to where you want it to be, back healthy. But yeah, this is it. This is my braid out. That's it. I'm not doing anything else to my hair today, because like I said, it will grow. It'll just grow throughout the week. So I don't need to do any more to it unless I want to make it big, and I'm trying to have it big anyway. Just know that your twist out won't last as long the more you manipulate it. Your braid out turned beautiful the way you did your ends. Definitely helps. Yes, exactly. When I wrap them ends like that, it definitely gives it a different look on my curls. And you can even see kind of where like the braid stops and then like the natural curl comes in, where I just wrapped it around my finger. So yeah, to me it lasts a whole lot longer when I do my braid outs versus twist out. To me, twist outs are like, it's like my hair's prone to be frizzy and I can't stand it. But yeah, this is my braid out results. I'm done with my hair for the day. But I just wanted to come on here and show you guys that. Oh, and here's a trick. So look at that right there. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Because I've been in my hair too much trying to show y'all stuff. So when I see that, there's one little trick that I do, and I try not to overdo it because it is adding another product into my hair. And what I do is I'll use like a curling gel like this here. Have I even opened this yet? I have. So this is just Eco Styler gel. I use the black castor oil and flaxseed because it's less damaging, and it does have castor oil in it, so it is something healthy about it. But I'll take like a little dab of this. Can you see? Like that much. And on that piece where it's frizzy, I just add that to it. I just add the gel to that part, and it just curls it kind of pretty much back up. You'll see here in just a second. As you can see, you can see it curling up there. And I just add gel to that piece and just let it be. And I'm done. When I have those frizzy pieces like that, and they, you know, come far and few, but when I do have them, that is my trick to have it pretty much be back in place and in a nice curl like that. So that's what I do. As you can see, it's gonna curl back up. It's going back up. This one's already curling back up too. But it just it fits right back in with my hair. So that is what I do. Anyways, that's all I want to show you guys is my braid out. I will be posting some more good content, notary content. If you are a notary, check out houstonnotaryacademy.com. We have an amazing course coming up. It's called A Hustler's Guide to Notary Trap House. We'll teach you how to make money as a notary right outside of your doorstep. So you can make money from home as a notary. We have the plug. We have everything you need to set up your own notary office at home and literally walk out of the door, notarize documents, and walk back in your house. Ain't that nice? So check that out, houstonnotaryacademy.com. But this is my braid out, y'all. And I will go through my products one more time because I see there's one person on here. I don't know if there's another person. So when I have frizzy pieces, I use a little bit of Eco Styler gel. Where is that piece at? I added it to a couple of these pieces that got frizzy right here. I don't add a lot, y'all. Don't go crazy because it is adding another product. But the only products I use for my braid out are Miel Organics, Miel, however you pronounce it. This is a top to a different item, but whatever, it fits. So I use a leave-in conditioner only when I wear my hair natural. If I wear it straight or do like a blowout, I do not put leave-in conditioner on my hair. It weighs my hair down and my hair does not flow as much when it's straight if I put leave-in conditioner. So I recommend that you not use leave-in conditioner when you're doing a blowout. But for natural hair, yes, because it's protecting your hair. It helps the style to last longer, all that good stuff. And then this is the twisting cream that I used. It's a cream. That's what works on my hair is creams. Creams just work best. Some people like it a little more of a watery type of, or maybe a gel works better. I don't know. Gel gets crusty, musty, dusty, rusty after a couple of days. So I don't want all that flaky mess in my hair. What else did I use? I put oil in my hands to take my braids down with. So whenever you're taking your braid or twist down, please put oil in your hands. As a matter of fact, before you even take it all the way down, just rub the braids or twist. It's so much easier to apply oil while it's still braided or twisted versus when it's not. And then this is what I use for shampoo and conditioner. And then if you are struggling with your hair and it needs a revamping, a glamp, or whatever you want to call it, Indian healing clay is really good. And it's good for your skin too. So this is going to be the plug here for your curls to bounce back. That's what this is for. This is going to bounce your curls back. Just make sure when you buy this, which you can buy on Amazon, make sure to also have a bottle of apple cider vinegar because that's what's going to activate the clay. It's going to go in your hair. That's how you know this stuff is really good because not many people use it. And the only ingredient you're adding to it is apple cider vinegar, which is really, really good for your hair. So this is my braid out.